11 years ago, I remember thinking, this is not how our system is supposed to work. During the Joint Committee on Student Success's statewide tour, countless teachers, parents, and students told heartbreaking stories of the ways in which our education system has failed our most vulnerable students. These are symptoms of the seismic shift that occurred almost 30 years ago in the post-Measure 5 era, when the main stable source of funding for public schools was slashed and never replaced. Generations of students since have known nothing but cuts, and generations of educators have been forced to do more with less until there was nothing left to give. In addition to our funding challenges, we now demand more from our schools. You know, colleagues, we fund education in this state as though all the schools do is educate students, when that's almost the last thing that they do. Kids are coming to school, housing insecure, food insecure, often with undiagnosed or untreated mental and behavioral health conditions. Kids who are in crisis cannot learn. More students today are struggling to have their basic needs met, and schools have become the default social service providers of the community. We need to fund them so that they may continue to do this important work. I want to thank all of the students, the parents, the educators, the administrators, advocates, and others, in addition to our staff who have been here on the floor today and with us throughout this tour, who have pushed and pushed and pushed to make this day a reality. I want to thank my colleagues and my predecessors who have tirelessly laid the path to this day, from Governor Roberts, who oversaw that post-Measure 5 implementation, to former Representatives Bob Jensen and Phil Barnhart. The challenge is great, and the opportunity before us is unprecedented. The days of pitting funding for our most vulnerable students against funding for foster children, seniors, housing, healthcare for low-income Oregonians, and so much more can soon be over.